Hey guys, it's been a while since I threw up a video or a vlog or anything. Just been super busy at work, and yeah, sick children, the whole lot. So no time for videoing or vlogging or anything like that. But anyway, so I'm on the road today from Cork to Enniscorthy. I'm heading down to Screaming Canvas Tattoos in Cork, in Enniscorthy today for some fresh ink. It's been a while now since I've had a new tattoo, so getting some new work done today, so I'm looking forward to that. I've just been to Smith's Toys there in Cork. It's a big, huge toy superstore, and obviously Christmas is big business for children, and it's crazy. It's crazy how they try and dupe you into spending more money. And I give an example, how big business children are. There is an Elsa doll, and I suppose it's about a foot high Elsa doll, and it's grand, it's fine, it's a nice Elsa doll, but just the same doll is packaged twice, and in one packaging it's just the Elsa doll with her nice dress and her hair and all that jazz, and in the other box it's known as the Adventure Elsa doll, and the only difference between the doll is basically a set of Elsa wellies. these kind of see-through wellies, or these see-through boots that you put on the Elsa doll, and I think there's something like €10 in the difference in price, and it's exactly the same doll, and there's nothing little extras with it. The only extra you get are these boots that look like Elsa wellies, and that's it, and it's an extra €10, and these boots are dumb looking as well, like. And so I checked the other Elsa doll, see what she was wearing on her feet, and she was wearing proper little princess shoes on her feet. Do you know what I mean? Elsa's a princess. Elsa is a princess, I think. I've never seen the cartoon actually, but Maya has. So I think Santa will be bringing the Elsa with the princess shoes, not the wellies. So yeah, nothing new, nothing fantastic here. I hope everyone's getting ready for Christmas. I hope you're not spending too much money, because that's one thing I hate about Christmas, is how it's just non-stop. Spend your money. You know, the marketing and big business, and it's terrible. Like, it really is terrible. Christmas really just should be about hanging out with family or hanging out with friends, just having a nice time and catching up. And it's, I don't mind spending money at Christmas for kids, because as long as they're not trying to screw you out of money. But once the kids get a few presents, that's really it. Everything else should be about catching up and seeing friends and family, I suppose. But yeah, just going through the Jack Lynch tunnel here now. It's the tunnel that goes under the River Lee in Cork City. Goes under the River Lee, brings you out onto can't think of the name of the Dunkettle roundabout. Infamous, crazy roundabout. And one thing I notice now, people are driving extra mental this time of year. I mean, everyone is just completely stressed out, full of their own importance on the road, and they're just not giving an absolute damn. So you got to be careful on the road this time of year. I don't want to be wrecking my car, and it always seems to be more accidents this time of year. I was looking on the Facebook page. It's a local for the local Cork area, and it tells you about, if there's an accident reported or anything like this, to stay clear of certain roads and whatever. Man, it's off the chart now in the last few days. there's people just rushing around and bumping into each other and just not caring. You know, the typical Christmas spirit, you know. Yeah. You want to know the Christmas spirit? Go into a large toy store and try and get through the crowd in there, and have patience for the ladies on the tills, or the guys or the people on the tills. Mental. Oh, thank God, I'm free of the city now. On the N25. Heading for Wexford, Enniscorthy. So, like I said, hope everyone's doing really good. And getting ready for Christmas. I'll stick up another video, hopefully another vlog before Christmas. I miss doing it, but it's just real life comes into play around this time of year a lot more than usual. So, okie dokie. Talk to you soon. So I made it down to Enniscorthy through all the Christmas traffic. I'm here with Al Kinsella. Say hi, Al.
Hey, how's it going?
Al is with Screaming Canvas Tattoos. They're in New Ross and they're in Enniscorthy. And it looks like he's halfway through this tattoo, this one, my tattoo. Doing a great job as well. Don't feel any pain today. It's my first tattoo in a couple of years, so it's going pretty cool.
That's why they call me fairy fingers.
What's that?
That's why they call me fairy fingers.
How long have you been tattooing for, Al?
I would have picked up my first tattoo machine about 14 years ago, I'd say. But I mean, I don't know how long I'd say I'm a professional tattoo artist. I suppose realistically I'm doing good tattoos for about 12 years. And but like I've become happy, like really happy with my work. In the last 5 to 6 years, I would say, like, you know, okay, and now I got to a point where it's just kind of progress from there. You know, you're doing really good solid tattoos and everything is good, and then so it's just a matter of you've kind of got your style and you can kind of work on it from there. So
yeah. And you started in Wexford, was it?
yeah, I started in Wexford, and I worked in a shop down there for about 2.5 years, and then we opened up our own place then in New Ross, and then opened up a second one then in Enniscorthy. I think that was about maybe 3-4 years later, and yeah, they've both gone strong, and we've a load of artists now here, and everything's going good.
And you're still happy out doing it, yeah?
Yeah,
Still happy doing tattoos.
Yeah, it's I've talked about it recently actually to people, and it's something that I never get sick of. Like, I mean, I sometimes need a break, but that's just, you need a break from work, you know. But
yeah.
I love tattoos, and I've kind of progressed as much in tattoo styles at this point. Like that, I kind of got bored doing the same old, so I started getting into other things. I traveled a lot, and so I started going to different art galleries around the world and checking out art in person, and I seen so much more out there, and just started bringing that into my tattoos as much as possible. And yeah, it makes me more interested every day, you know, when you start doing like things like Cubism and Art Nouveau and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey dude.
What are you guys doing?
This is Paul. Paul is part of Screaming Tattoos as well. Paul actually tattooed me many years ago as well, so.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
That's cool, man. I didn't know you were video.
Yeah.
Kind of pressure now, Paul.
So, and you were saying you've a piece coming up in Skin Deep magazine, is it?
Skin Deep, yeah, they put me in. I think it was no, maybe the month before last. Anyhow, recently enough, they gave me a full page, and so I got my tattoos put into it, and they had my name in it and stuff like that, my email. But so the guy contacted me and said he really liked my work and would I send on some more. So I'm hoping in the next few months that'll be in it, and that'll be maybe like a few more pages and a write up and stuff, you know.
So when are you hoping that's going to be published?
I'm hoping. He had mentioned that he was basically the magazine. He had everything he needed until maybe January or February.
Okay.
So he said if I send it on to him, then he'll check it out and see when he can get it in. But I hadn't asked for
a specific month.
But just I said, I'll go with whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool.
It's pretty easy going overall. So.
Is that a UK magazine or is it international?
Yeah, it's made in the UK, alright, but I believe it's kind of as far like, I mean, don't quote me on this, but as far as I know, it's maybe ranked number 1 alongside Tattoo magazine, which would be an American magazine. When I was growing up, it was always
it's always been in the tattoo parlors.
Yeah, it's
Skin Deep.
Tattoo and Skin Deep. They were the 2 biggest magazines. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the one I've been reading since I was a pup.
Cool, man. So Al's going to be in Skin Deep magazine in the next after January, sometime after January. So it could be February or it could be March, possibly April. And that's a huge deal, isn't it?
It was for me anyway. Yeah. When I got into the last one, which was I think it was about a month ago. I was pretty excited about it because,
of course,
it's something, you know, from my childhood nearly, you know, teenage years, I guess. But I've been into tattoos since I was a kid, so that was a big deal. But there was also no social media, no internet, you know, there was nothing like that. So there was no way to get your artwork out into the world as such, except for doing conventions and stuff like that. And you could have your portfolio on your table and tattoo away. But so if you were in a magazine, that meant you had pretty much made it, and especially Skin Deep magazine, because it was number 1 around here. Like, there wasn't an Irish magazine, and I don't think there is still, but there's a few online magazines and stuff, and I was in them over the years. But like Inked magazine is huge now, so everything has changed over the last few years. Some of them have gotten so big, but I guess what I'm talking about is the good old days, you know.
Yeah.
And so to be in something like that, I would have looked at those magazines and said, if I could, I wish I could be good enough to be in them, you know. So then, when you get into it, then I know it took me many years to get in, but it was pretty cool. I was chuffed.
Cool, man. So that's the tattoo all done. It's fucking spilling out. There we go. The weather's absolutely spilling down in Enniscorthy now. People are so nice in this town. But that's 3 hours in the seat. She's all done. And he said a couple of months' time when it's healed up, that just to come back in free of charge if that needs to be done. Oh, back in the car. Whoa! Yeah, absolutely. No, get back on. Go back. Absolutely spilling rain, and it's freezing out. I'm fucking shaking. So now, time to go back to my mum's house, get the spuds and chicken, and then a bit of a long drive back to Cork City because I'm working at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 8 o'clock in the evening now. I have about a 40 minutes drive to my mum's house, and then about another 2 hours drive back home, back to Cork, and up again at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, God, it's so cold. Get the engine running. God damn, I left my window open. I can't believe I left my window open. Enniscorthy. Okay. Now begins the process of looking after your new tattoo. And you got to look after it properly. You got to keep the tattoo washed. You got to keep it moist during the day and at night time, because if it dries up and scabs too much, the scab will draw the colours out of the tattoo. So what we use is a latex glove. And this is from Alan. This is from Al Kinsella, the tattooist. And you gotta do all your thing. You gotta wash it, dry it off, and then put on the balm, the tattoo balm, and then put a latex glove over it. You cut the fingers off, put a latex glove over it, and leave it on. And during the day, leave it on for a couple of hours at a time, and then take off the glove. Some people wrap it in cling film, but Alan uses from the tattooist from Alan. He told me to use the glove, so I'm using the glove. So he said then in between, make sure you wash it first with warm soapy water. So I have a really mild soap here, bar soap. I'm going to give it a wash now. So that's it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So yeah, no, it feels good. Not even sore. Throbbing a small bit, but so yeah, that's it. So big thumbs up to Al Kinsella today from Screaming Canvas Tattoos for being a sport, for getting into the vlog and everything, and for giving me the time today. He's a really busy guy. I think his next vacancy, I think, is March or April. So he's a really busy guy himself. Himself and the guys in Screaming Canvas. That was Paul Kelly in the vlog as well, who tattooed me before. Really cool guy as well. So big thanks to all those guys. I'll definitely be heading back down that way again soon. So I'm gonna end the vlog here and look after this when I go to bed, because I'm up in 4.5 hours for work. So it's the joys of it. So see you all in the next vlog.